I wanted to talk to you about strategy today. It's really your how-to in terms of executing a plan. It might be a level 10 strategy, for example, is what am I doing with my life? A level 1 strategy is what am I doing today? Applying that in an organisational context, I like to start at a level 10 strategy. That's really your strategic objectives to meet your vision or to be aligned to what your vision is wanting your organisation to achieve. The strategic objectives are your how. How will we do that in the next 3 to 5 years? There are your different levels of strategy though. So as soon as you start forming and creating your high level strategic objectives, then they become tactical strategic objectives. How will I execute strategies 1, 2, and 3 tactically and operationally? Then there's your really low level strategies where you go, I need to do this task. What's the best way I can do that? That's also applying strategy, but at a really low level. What organisations often do is they confuse the levels. They do a lot of low-level strategizing and believe that they're applying great strategy to the organisation. Unfortunately, that isn't enough in an organisation. You really must start at the top and ensure the top ones are really well understood. And then as your firm works its way through each layer, then you can say that you're meeting your strategies. So the best way to do this is understand the difference between a business plan and a strategic plan. A business plan is something you almost do at the start of your organisation where you're trying to identify your competitors, your SWOT analysis. It is not a strategic plan. And when you're in the midst of an organisation, years later, all you really need is a strategic plan. Once you have that, which is outlining the objectives in a really vague, general way, because you need to make sure it's really easily understood, then start applying this SMART objective concept to it. Make it specific, make it measurable, and make it sure it's something that people know how to execute. If you don't have that as your grounding base for everything you do, and it controls everything your people are doing, then you haven't started at the right spot. I'm Junkeer. Thank you for listening.